They don't know I'm a VTuber. Dude, that's what it's gonna be like at my like high school reunion, whenever it happens in the many years to come. That's what it's gonna be like. I'm gonna be like in the corner with like my friends that I had in high school, and I'm gonna be like, it's a good time. And they're gonna be like, what do you do? And I'm just gonna go, I am in entertainment. Because I can't say I'm an online entertainer, because then people immediately... And, okay, I'm not saying that this is bad, because I fucking adore... I adore online entertainers, wink. But being raised in the Bible Belt, which is a term referred to as a strip of area throughout the United States, called the Bible Belt. And... anything sexual that isn't like, even between married people, is still kind of like, oh my god, how dare you? You're so filthy. You're such a sinner. You're so terrible. You're such a fucking sinner. Right? It's like, wrong. I'm not a sinner, because that's a term for your religion that I don't adhere to. I'm not in your religion, therefore your labels don't apply to me. Thank you though. And so anytime you say something like oh, I'm in entertainment, I'm an online entertainer, they're like, you're a sinner. You're a sinner. Oh, like the way that I describe it is, I'll usually be like, oh, have you watched a YouTube video before, right? And they're like, oh yeah, I've seen YouTube video. And then I go, yeah, I do that, but like live. And then they just kind of go, oh, that's a thing? And I'm like, yeah, it's a thing. Exactly. I know. If they knew that I was a hot anime girl on the internet. Sinner. Where's my A? Put it on. Sinner. And it's so wild to me, because I'm happy. Like, I'm so happy. And it's not like I'm hurting anyone. I'm definitely not hurting anyone. I like to think that I'm a pretty okay person. I think I'm pretty good. And it's just crazy to me. Like, once I got out of the Bible Belt and got out of all of those, like, ideals I was forced down my throat, it was like I could breathe. And it was crazy. Like, I could breathe is the best way that I could explain it. So, I hope, Onion, you get out of there. A sinner. The biggest thing is like zealotrous, I guess, in a way, like zealotrous worship of your god or whatever that is. It's like, it's just crazy to me, because a lot of like the Christian values, or like the Christian whatever, like, they say not to play God. And a lot of like people from southern Missouri basically took it upon themselves to enact their God's will, which is totally not what Christianity in that book is like written about. they're book clubs, you know? It's just, it was wild to me. And being away from it was so eye-opening. And just so... It was so... I felt like I was no longer suffocating. And it was such a liberating feeling. Yes. Exactly. It's like, as long as somebody is obeying their country's laws, obeying their laws, obeying basic human rights, and being, you know, kind to one another. What two people do, or more people do behind the closed doors of their consenting, whatever. That's them. That's you. You do you. You know? And I ain't a part of it. It ain't my deal. Just don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt anybody. And don't discriminate on other people because you think that their views are wrong or you think that they're different than you. Accept that they don't believe what you do and move the fuck on. Trust me, your life will be so much better. But some people can't see it that way, and I understand that. But I am going to follow my own gut and move the fuck on. It's all we can do.